Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ariana Brielle, if we have not met before, and I help people really just step into the best chapter of their lives, shift their identity so that they can start becoming the person that they actually want to be. This video is for anyone who might sense a shift. I feel like I'm not the only one who senses like something in the air is changing and it's about to happen really fast. Now this video specifically I wanted to make because I feel like it's not talked about enough. Before your old self, everyone has this picture, this idea in their mind of who they want to be, the type of body they want to have, how much money they want to make, the kind of relationship they want. Like, we all have an idea of who we want to be, who we're trying to become, right? But before that actually happens, like before it really manifests in real life, there is a small period right before that happens. You guys may be familiar with the term, the saying, before every beginning is an ending. So this is really what no one talks about when you really decide to change your life. Before this new version of you can manifest, can come into reality, can happen, can be a real life thing, before that happens, there is this period before that. There's an ending. Something ends. And sometimes, I'm speaking from experience, sometimes it's not a soft ending. Sometimes it is just a big smash, crash, boom, and like everything is over. And that's because before your new life begins, your old life doesn't just slowly fade away. Your old self, your old life dies, like literal death. The same way like when a woman has a baby and becomes a mother, her old life ends. Life as she knew it, the version of her where she only had to worry about herself and take care of herself, that dies. I'm not saying that like she's still, of course you're someone before baby and after the baby, but when it comes to giving birth, when it comes to a transition, that old version dies. So yes, she's had this baby, she's still her, but completely different. Her priorities shift, her identity shifts, and actually her entire nervous system is rewired. In any aspect of life, the old version has to end before this new version can begin. And that's just how all transformation works. A lot of people think that leveling up and changing your life has to do with adding more to your life. And it's actually the opposite. It's not about having more habits, more discipline, more motivation. It's actually about letting go. You cannot become who you're meant to be while still dragging this identity that built your current life. That's like saying you want to take a trip, you want to go to a new place, but you've got 20 bags with you. Yeah, you might get there, but it's going to take so much longer because you're carrying all of this baggage. In order to let go of your current self, the person who's gotten you to where you are, you have to be okay with understanding she's done her job. Thank you, self, for getting me to where I am, getting me here, getting me this far. I'm ready to be someone new, to get to the next level, the next chapter of my life. It's the same as, think about if you're renovating a house. You're not gonna go in and decorate over broken walls. You're not gonna just paint over mold, and you don't keep the old foundation while expecting a new structure. When you're renovating a house, when you've decided this old version of this house has to go, we're building a new version, everything gets torn down. Everything that needs to get torn down to the studs. House looks unrecognizable. The old house dies. And you guys might notice this in your own life. I know that I did when I every time I transition into a new version of myself, I know it's about to happen because somehow everything in my life falls apart. Like literally everything. I'm like, you know what? And I just conditioned myself at this point. I just let everything go. I'd be like, okay, clearly we have a new transition coming up. Clearly we have a new chapter coming up. Clearly something better is coming. That's just the image that I always keep in my mind is we're renovating. This old stuff has to go. This old version that doesn't work for what I want to do now, everything has to go. The old has to die so that something stronger, cleaner, and more aligned can be built. And sometimes the tearing down, the demolition is loud. Sometimes it's messy, and a lot of times it's really uncomfortable. A lot of times. But when you look at it from this perspective, you realize it is so necessary. And this is why a lot of people feel like change is scary, because you're actually literally grieving this old version of yourself. It's grief. This person is going away so that a new version of you can be born. This person that you've known for years, like I said, this version of you has gotten you all the way to where you are today. You've got habits, you've got coping mechanisms. You're shedding this identity that is so familiar to you, even if it's not healthy for you. So it's not that people can't change. That's not the case. Everyone can change. It's just that very few people are willing to let go of the old versions of themselves. So this space between who you are and who you want to be, this feels like a death. You might not even fully recognize yourself sometimes. Sometimes you might feel confusion. Old things have stopped working. Old people don't understand you anymore. And a lot of times you can feel even lost or lonely. But I'm here to tell you right now, you're not lost. Not everyone can go to where you are going. So if you find yourself in a place like this now, you're not lost. You're just being rebirthed. That means that your rebirth has officially begun. It's transpiring as we speak. If you are going through an ending like this right now, your hope is that after every ending is a new beginning, but only if you allow the ending to finish, to actually end. Not, oh, this is ending, but I'm still slowly, subconsciously trying to bring it with me. It has to fully finish. You cannot resurrect this old version of yourself. You actually can honor the old version of yourself by moving forward into this new version, better, healthier, more aligned, more successful, whatever it is that you envision for yourself. So this old version of yourself, it's gotten you here. It just can't go to this next place that you're going. So if you're trying to change your life right now, it's gonna be uncomfortable. That's just something you have to accept and understand and be okay with, and continue to move forward in the discomfort, because that discomfort that you feel is not failure, it's just transformation. So you're not falling apart, you're being rebuilt. You're not falling apart. You are actually being rebuilt into a stronger, wiser, smarter, calmer, more aligned, more efficient version of yourself. This new version now is going to take you to where you really want to be. And I know it sucks, it hurts, you're crying, you're grieving, you're leaving people behind, you feel lost, you feel lonely, you feel misunderstood. Trust me, I've been there. But I'm here to tell you, this new version of yourself, if you keep pushing it, keep going through, and keep walking in alignment, this new version of you is so worth it. This new version of you is so worth the ending that you had to get through. So yeah, this is the work that I help my clients do. I get a lot of moms who come to me super insecure. They don't even want to get dressed in front of their husband. They don't even want to look in the mirror, don't even want to take photos. That is who I help. I help moms shed this old identity, the identity of them that neglected themselves, that took care of everyone else except for them. And I help them literally shift identities and become the hottest, finest, sexiest, most attractive MILF version of themselves. So if that's you, make sure you click the link below, join the community while it's 50% off, because price is about to go back up soon, and just be around a community of other moms on the same exact journey. We're all trying to find ourselves, we're all trying to be our best selves, we're all taking care of what seems like the world on our shoulders. Okay, so this is already a hard process to do alone. Don't do it alone, get into a community. So I hope this video finds whoever needed to hear this message. I hope it helps you. I hope you understand that there's a reason why you're going through everything that you're going through, and 100% it does get better. Take it from me, okay? So I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.